Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 67 of the Everything Motor Racing podcast. Hope you've had a good week. It's blooming hot here, I can't lie. I don't know about you lot, wherever you're listening from, but it is absolutely roasting Great Britain right now.
Mm-hmm.
And we're kind of dying a little bit.
Well, it's all right for me up at the coast, but I am several hours further north as well. It was pretty crazy, actually. There was just like a huge mist lying over the entire coastline yesterday. And yeah, it was quite nice.
Lucky.
That's all right. I was at the beach yesterday.
Lovely.
It was that hot.
This ain't going to be an energetic podcast, is it?
No, it's just because it's hot. It's episode 67, Jacob. Riders number 67.
Well, the three I was thinking were Shaky Byrne.
Yeah.
Casey O'Gorman when he was Talent Cup, and Brian Starring.
Well, there's a big one. Kind of a big one, I guess. He did use 87, I guess, in the World Championship, but Gerard Ryu uses 67.
Yeah, I guess. Yes, you are right.
Brian Starring.
I just said Starring.
I just said that, yeah.
Oh, fair enough. I wasn't listening. An Italian rider who did race in the Leopard squad a few years ago, Filippo Palazzi.
Okay.
But yes, apart from that, there's not too many. There's a few like random ones that are coming up if I do search. But nothing of note. But yeah, like I said, it's pretty hot here right now. It's the Austria preview, but we're going to do a quiz because it's an hour-long podcast, and I don't think we've got enough to talk about for an hour, to be honest.
Straight up.
We're all a bit hot, and Jacob has decided that he's going to make a quiz. So me and Cameron are going to team up, work together to try and answer as many questions as possible, which will probably be me answering them all and Cameron sitting on the wayside, which is fine.
I've got a bottle of Monkey Shoulder this week. I found it in the shed from when I was packing. So
okay, where's the pop?
Do you want it? I mean, I had to. All right, okay. I'll top myself up. Ready? Here we go.
Hell yeah!
There it is.
Quite nice.
That was a good pop. That was up there. That's in the top 5.
I think there's only been 5.
That was in the top 5 then.
All right then. What's happening?
Right. Yeah, it's quiz, Jacob.
Yeah, so basically what I've done, I had 30 questions.
30? Oh my God.
10 easy, 10 medium, 10 hard.
Oh, Jesus.
10 hard.
Yeah, like some of them are just like, stupid knowledge. Some of them are piss easy, basically.
Watch me flop at the easy ones here.
And if you are listening at home, obviously try and play along as well as you can and see if you can get the answers as terribly correct as I won't, because
Has there been any racing this weekend?
Yeah, BSB was today.
Where were they?
In Throxton. There was 2 absolutely belter races in the Superbike classes with Ray, O'Halloran and Mackenzie absolutely dueling it out. It was crazy. Like race 3, all of them's tyres were gone and they were just sliding everywhere. And
nice.
Madness. Yeah, it was really
doing it.
Yeah, that's right.
And IDM, Marcus Reuterberger won the title. Baz was second in both races.
And third place in the second race, I think, went to the Argentine. What's his name?
Mercado.
Tati Mercado, yeah. And obviously Tito Rabat did the BSB as well, but wasn't anywhere of note, unfortunately. Which is kind of what we come to expect from Tito these days, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But to be fair, he's hopping on Tag Honda, which isn't exactly the greatest bike on the BSB grid this year. And he's on a track he's never seen before. He's very used to these Grand Prix circuits. So to get on a little BSB track with no runoffs and all that, it'd be worlds apart to what he's used to. Even now in the Spanish Superbike Series, he's still racing on like fully fledged Grand Prix tracks, So he's done okay though. His lap times came down massively over the weekend. So maybe we'll see him at Cadwell with Top Rack, who's doing the parade laps in a few weeks there.
Sweet.
Yeah, so that'd be interesting. But Jacob, quiz time, please.
Okay, so step right up for the easy.
I need to introduce some kind of music here. Game show music.
It's the best I can do.
Perfect.
So question 1. I'll start. I decided to ease you into it. Who has the most race wins in MotoGP?
Valentino Rossi with 89.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
That was easy.
you could have let Cam answer it.
Okay, well done. I'll let Cameron answer first.
I'll try and these easy ones. I mean, to be honest, that would have been more of a guess for me because I mean, there's guys like
and also
Agostini and all that. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I probably should specify like overall, not just MotoGP class.
If it's overall, then yeah, Agostini.
Yes, it's Ago.
Oh, right, okay.
So number 2, how many races did Valentino Rossi win overall?
Well, did you just say 89?
And that's in Premier class overall.
Class. Oh, overall. Geez. Of 120?
Deck?
I don't know.
115.
Yeah, spot on.
Oh, it's close.
You were close.
Yeah, very close.
Yeah, fair play.
Okay, and number 3, who was the first ever Spanish Premier class champion?
First ever?
I didn't know it.
I don't know. Spanish. I'm not allowed to refer to not allowed to refer to Wikipedia here, am I?
No, it's all off your Swede. You can pass if you so wish. Pass the deck.
Yeah, it's
I'm gonna. Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah. Well, I'll pass the deck. There you go.
So deck.
Alex Crivier.
Yep. Very good.
When was that?
1999.
Right. Good to know.
Yeah. Number 4. Who was the last ever 125 world champion? This was 2011, so this was quite recent.
All right. 125. This was about this was like right as I was not into it in like at uni or late high school or something, and I was distracted by other things. 125. I want to feel like I know this.
You will know it.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, almost certainly.
You hope.
Yeah. Wait, let me just kind of try and match up some timelines in my head here. 125 champion. When was Dovi in?
Dovi, 2001. He's 2001 world champion.
Okay, that's well off.
2004, was he not?
Oh, 2004, yeah. Who was 2001? Was it Luthi?
Alzamora.
Oh, yeah, it was. No, that was 98.
No, the only 2001. That might have been 98, actually.
No, it wasn't. That was, wait.
Yeah,
was it Poggiali? Wasn't it Poggiali, 91?
How many seasons did Marquez have in Moto2?
Yeah. What?
2.
Marquez. He was in Moto2
2 years.
In 2011, wasn't it? Yeah, okay. Right,
yeah, 2 years. Yeah. Marquez did 2 years in
Moto2. He was the 2010 125 world champion.
Oh, okay. So he was after Marquez.
Come on.
No, I'm going to kick myself here for this.
Deck?
Big time. Save me.
Nico Terral.
Very good.
All right. Okay. Do you know what? Actually, I probably wouldn't have got that. So there you go.
Oh, fair enough.
Right. This is one that you should get now. If you don't get this, then I'm disappointed in you.
That's fine. You're always disappointed in me.
Even more so than usual. Who's the only back-to-back Moto2 world champion to date?
That'll be Zarco.
Yeah. There we go.
Woo! I'm going to have it.
Hell yeah.
2015 is still the record points total.
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
I don't think that'll get beaten anytime soon, to be fair.
No, that was an absolute domination.
Yeah, really good one.
Number 6 on the easies. Who was the first ever Moto2 race winner? Qatar 2010.
Come on, you should know this.
Was that Marquez?
No.
No.
He was the 2010 125 champion.
Oh, no. Hold on. First ever.
Are you sure?
First ever.
Oh, wait, no. Yeah, ignore me. Because you said. Sorry, yeah. I thought you were saying that the first ever Moto2 winner was the 2010 125 champion. I was like, oh, what?
No. Marquez was in 125s in 2010, so he couldn't have won the Moto2 race.
Yeah. I think he did win the 125 on the Red Bull KTM.
No, he didn't win until Le Mans and then didn't stop winning.
Oh, okay. Come on, Cam.
Oh,
there's a plaque for him because he's no longer with us. There's a plaque for him.
Yeah, there's a plaque at the circuit.
Was it
a lot of
was it
Japanese riders?
No. Okay. The
Tetsuya Nagashima had a special connection.
Right.
And every year at Misano, Nakagami takes a photo with a lot of stickers.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. I feel like his name is on the tip of my tongue.
Do you want me to put you out of your misery?
Please.
Shoya Tomizawa.
Oh,
yeah.
God bless his soul.
Yeah, you've got it. Number 7.
These are easy.
Yeah, but this is easy.
All right.
Who was the last winner of a Moto2 race on a speed up / Bosco-Oscaroo?
Didn't that just happen?
No. Nearly did.
Alonso was second.
Yeah, he didn't win. Oh. How long ago was it?
2018.
Okay.
Yeah, Deck? 2018?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. We've probably got the same rider in mind. It was a breakthrough victory. It was the victory that kind of turned a rider's career around, if you want a hint.
Catalunya 2018.
Yeah, and Moto2 has always been the one that I've watched the least anyway.
Did then get another one, but it was disqualified for 0.002 bar of pressure in his tyre later in the season.
That's no help to me, I'm sorry.
Right, do you want it?
Yeah.
Fabio Quartararo.
Fabio Q.
I see. I wouldn't have got that. Yeah. But
he salt bayed across the line.
Yeah.
Right. Now here's one where you just need to remember the number right now. What's the current MotoGP top speed record? Kilometers or miles an hour taken?
367-ish.
No, not quite that much.
No?
I've got 361.
No, it went again. Jorge Martin beat
it's 363, isn't it?
363. Yep, you got it. 363.6 kilometers an hour or 225.9 mile an hour.
That was close.
Yeah, one fair off, to be fair.
I wonder how fast they'd be going without all the wings on there.
Oh, nowhere near.
Well, apparently
255.
No, apparently what's stopping it is a straight long enough. Apparently that Ducati could still hit about 400k, they reckon.
Oh, yeah. Like,
even with the wings.
On that bridge, the Keenan Sofoglu, they put it on, like.
Number 9.
Nice.
Name Aprilia's exhaust supplier in MotoGP.
Okay.
It's a new one.
Oh, new one?
Italian.
For this season.
Italian exhaust manufacturers like
Repsol Honda also use them.
Correct.
They were SC Project, right? So therefore now will you give me that face for it?
It is SC Project.
It is SC Project.
Oh, well, you could have just said that rather than just being like,
what was thumbs up mean?
Oh, right. Okay. How was that a thumbs up? You were just waving your hands like a fucking idiot.
Number 10. What was the highest position an open class bike achieved in 2014?
Sorry, what was the last bit there?
What was the highest position an open class bike achieved in 2014?
By our boy Aleix Espargaro.
Aleix Espargaro on the Forward Racing Yamaha.
First.
It can't come first.
Close, but no.
Second place at Aragon.
Correct. He Cal Crutchlow over the line.
The only ever CRT podium. Was it Aragon or was it Misano?
No, Aragon.
Bloody hell, dog's having a fight today.
Yeah, he's going nuts today.
Goodness.
He must be pissed off about something.
The heat.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're on to the mediums. Now here's where it might get a bit spicier.
Yeah, I'm just going to leave this to Deck.
So, number 1 in medium. Which circuit held the Malaysian GP before Sepang? The only year it was held in 1998.
I've heard you guys talking about this, but I can't remember the name of it.
It's not Shah Alam either.
Oh, right, okay. That one rings a bell, so that's probably what I thought you were on about.
Yeah,
so
it was a singular year.
I'll just have a sip of my whiskey and let Deck chime in.
No Googling, Deck. Go on.
Johor.
Johor. It was, but did you Google her?
No.
Are you looking down then? You did. Dodgy. Dodgy.
Texting me.
Yeah, dodgy.
DMs.
I'm texting.
Dodgy.
Not loading.
I'm calling shenanigans on the entire operation.
I'm texting. I've even got it open on my thingy app.
Number 2. Who was the only Venezuelan rider to appear in Moto2?
Oh, he won a race as well, didn't he?
Never won, to my knowledge.
Venezuela. Oh, wait, no, I'm thinking of the guy who won the Venezuelan Grand Prix. Who works at Mard VDS.
Well, no, this guy works for Italtrans.
That's it, Italtrans. Wait, the guy who works there now. Oh, crap.
Cam?
I know it, but I don't.
Oh, God, how am I to know?
He DM'd Tetsuta Nagashima to ride for him last 3 races of the season last year.
Oh, I can't remember for the life of me.
Tripoli Misery?
Yeah.
Robertino Pietri.
That's it.
I don't even know who that is. So,
well, he was the only Venezuelan rider to appear in Moto2.
Well, I know that now, and if someone ever stops me in the street and asks that question, I will blow them away.
Number 3. Marc Marquez's first podium in the World Championship was 3rd place. Who was the winner and 2nd place that day?
Oh, I've got that. First podium, yeah, because he came 3rd, didn't he?
Mm-hmm. What class was this in?
125s.
Okay.
And 2 records were set that day.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I can picture this podium because it's one that's maybe is quite often like a flashback and stuff.
Yeah.
Photos and on media.
Do you want a clue as to the year?
Yeah.
2008.
Okay.
Marquez was a rookie.
Mm-hmm.
Was Scott Redden up there?
Yes, he was.
Yeah. Yes. All right. Okay.
Yep, he won the race. Who was second?
Oh my God. Dick, I'll let you handle second.
Second place was Mike DeMeglio. Scott Redden broke the record for the youngest ever Grand Prix winner, and Marc Marquez broke the record for the youngest ever Grand Prix podium finisher.
And to this day, it's still the youngest ever average podium.
Yeah, even though Meglio was a lot older, but
he was only 22.
Definitely helped. Only.
I know, right?
It's 125.
Number 4. What was Tony Elias's winning margin in Estoril 2006?
I know that.
35 seconds.
No. Oh, no. wait. Oh, shit. Was it? It was either 0.002 or 0.005.
No, 2000 to the second.
2000s. Oh, well, that was my first answer, so I'll take it.
I was close.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. You weren't far off.
Only 35 seconds off. Yeah.
On the scale of the universe, I was really quite close, I have to say.
Yeah.
Number 5. What race in 2009 was Marco Melandri's only podium for the year and Kawasaki's last in MotoGP?
I know that. Well, Hayati's only podium.
What race?
Catalonia.
Le Mans.
Le Mans it is.
I was close.
He came second.
Yeah.
But he was still 13 seconds off Jorge Lorenzo.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah, who?
All right.
Funny enough, he's the next question as well. Number 6. What manufacturer did Jorge Lorenzo ride for in his World Championship debut?
It was debut, wasn't it?
Was. Would you mend like Cam answer?
No,
yeah, but fuck it.
I just said like Sajiva or something.
Number 7. Who's the only Norwegian to have appeared in the MotoGP World Championship in any class?
I know.
Norwegian?
Yeah.
Was an absolute baller in the rookies.
No, I don't know.
Stella Fagerhag,
who is now a World Championship surfer.
Yep.
That's a good life he's had by the sounds of it.
He's done all right, hasn't he?
Yeah. Good Lord.
Number 8. Who was the last rider to win a top-class race on neither Michelin nor Bridgestone tyres?
Sylvain Guintoli.
No. But you're on the right track. Same tyres that he rode.
The Dunlop.
Yes.
God.
What was the bike?
Yamaha.
Okay.
I've got Melandri on my mind, but I don't think it is. Because he was on Michelin. Carlos Checa.
Nope. Do you want me to give you one more clue? Do you want the year or the circuit?
Circuit.
Donington Park.
It wasn't Dovi, was it? No, it can't have been. No. trying to think.
There's going to be people screaming at you who do know this now.
They've been screaming for the last 20 minutes at me. So.
Yeah, but like Deck's been able to get them.
I'm just going through the old winners because like it wouldn't be Nicky. He win there actually.
No.
Right?
A Yamaha.
Repsol Honda never won. Well, it's a Yamaha, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yamaha
oh my god, it's not. It's like Gary McCoy or someone.
Nope, but very close.
Jeremy Williams.
No.
Oh my
god. Same team.
Simon Crafar.
Yes.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Apparently, there was
on the Red Bull Yamaha.
Red Bull Yamaha 1998. Apparently, there was a theory that because Donington was next to an A strip, apparently the jet fuel would turn on the Dunlops better than the Michelins and the Bridgestones. And there might be something in it because it's the only race he won.
The freak.
Number 9. At which circuit did Ben Spies take his only MotoGP win?
Assen.
Stop, you're meant to be extending this for Cam.
I felt like I knew that, if I'm honest. However, I don't know if I would have got there. But now that you've said it, I'm like, oh yeah, that's in my brain somewhere.
Okay, so let Cam go. And number 10 in medium. Who is the only rider in history to take 2 world championships in MotoGP in 1 year?
Wait. Say the question again.
Who was the only rider in history to take 2 world championships in MotoGP in 1 year?
What do you mean world championships in MotoGP?
So 250 and 500.
Oh, okay.
Wasn't like John Surtees or something like that? Or?
Well, no, because like loads of riders have won 2 championships in the same year.
Not only those 2, but the only 2 that were classified as world championships at the time.
I know it is. But yeah, because they're the only ever 250 and 500cc champion ever.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, like Zago won a few side championships, but they weren't classified as world championships. Only one of the 2 were.
Well, no, because he won the 350s and the 500s, which were classed as world championships.
Apparently the 350s weren't classified in the one I read. But all right, whatever. Well, who's the only one to win 250 and 500 then? I'll change it.
Pass.
Freddie Spencer.
Yep, Freddie Spencer it is. On the Rothmans Hondas.
Rothman.
Back when you could smoke. Okay, and on to hard.
Oh God. Can I just say, right, easy should have been like, what's the home of the British GP?
But no, that's because I wanted easy, not simpleton.
Well, oh God.
That's kind of the same, isn't it? No.
No. Because if I wanted like simple, easy, medium, hard, then I would have had 4, but
I mean it's all relative, really. Like
yeah.
I don't know. But anyway, carry on. Let's have your absolute ball-busting hard questions.
So who was the brake supplier for Scott Redding on his open spec Rossini Honda in 2014?
Nissin
brakes it was. For a bonus point, suspension.
I don't know. Öhlins?
Maxton.
I mean, it's some Japanese brand.
It's Shower.
Oh,
he was the only one running Nissin and Shower combination, but both in-house Honda parts.
Very strange.
Lucky boy.
Okay, number 2. Who was the Japanese wildcard for Repsol Honda at Mugello 2008?
The Mugello?
At Mugello. It was the debut of the pneumatic valves in the Honda RC2 and 2B at the time.
Wait, 2008? So I was going to go with 56. Can't remember his name now. I can't remember his name. The guy who had the same... Yeah, but it's not...
No, he never rode for Honda anyway.
He did. Shinya Nakano.
Maybe.
Yeah, he did.
He didn't ride the Konica Minolta one, but he never Repsol.
Oh, yeah, not Repsol, yeah.
Got Ticket Hunt.
2008. Japanese rider.
Yes.
Are they like... It would be like Takahashi, wouldn't it?
Nope, it's not Takahashi. Now you've exhausted your options, haven't you, Chief?
I'm assuming it's like a Japanese test rider still.
Nope.
It's literally Aoki.
Nope. It was just a one-off.
And they never rode again?
After that, yep.
Yes, I've likely never heard of them then, so I'll just...
Yeah, I have no idea.
Carry on.
Tadayuki Okada.
Okay.
He rode for him in the 2000s on 500s, went to Superbikes, then for some reason came back for a one-off at Mugello 08.
So when you said like he never rode again, I thought you meant like that was his only ever Grand Prix start ever.
Well, no, I said he never rode after that. I did say that.
Fair enough.
Okay, number 3. I don't think he scored points.
Oh, wait.
Probably should have checked that. Oh,
hey.
Nice. Yeah, I probably should have checked that, shouldn't I? Oh well. Number 3. Who was the last 80cc MotoGP world champion in 1989?
World champion?
Mm-hmm.
I was going to go with Alex Barros, but he didn't win the championship. But he was one of the most recent riders to ride 80cc and the MotoGP class. I think he's the only one to ride 80cc and the MotoGP.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I got to be honest, I'd not heard of this dude. So.
Wow. Oh, great. Well, if you've not heard of him, we've got no chance.
What?
Go on, who is it?
Manuel Herreros, nicknamed Champion.
No idea. Never heard of him.
Good to know.
Jorge Martinez Aspar won the last 3 before him, but he didn't win the final one.
Huh.
Okay, number 4. Which rider is the MotoGP venue in Valencia named after?
Oh, God, that's... Oh, yeah, I know. I've got it. Have you got it, Cameron?
No, absolutely not. Wait, hold on.
The name of the Valencia track.
Oh, the Valencia track. Ricardo Tormo.
Hey! That's it. He's got it.
Yes.
Ricardo Tormo.
Good.
Very good.
Excellent. See? I deserve to be here. Okay.
That was a fluke, but...
I mean, I got to say, like... I didn't know that was his actual name. I just knew it was a Ricardo Tormo circuit. So,
yeah, he was actually, his career ended when he was tested on a road that he thought was closed by the team. One car got through, smashed into him, broke his leg, never raced again.
God, that sucks. That's really terrible. Oh man.
Random thing about the road quick. Have any of you seen that video of the GP2 car driving on the motorway?
Yes.
He's going on social media.
Yeah, no number plates, nothing. Like, what a hero.
Yeah.
And
thing is though, like you could take the fine for that. You know, if you're in a MotoGP ride, just take on the road. Oh yeah, I'm very rich. It's 30 grand. Screw it. Sorry about that.
Yeah, literally, you know that guy got more money than he don't care.
Yeah, he's just driving a GP2 car, open wheel GP2 car on the motorway.
And safely as well. You go overtake him.
It does open up a whole debate on like socio-economic barriers and
it's
fines.
like when rich people
that's it. Like fines are just a way of stopping poor people doing what they want.
Yeah, like rich person needs to go to a meeting in London. Oh, I'll just park it here and pay the parking fine. Is whatever.
Exactly. But anyway, that's not why we're here.
But anyway, that's a story for another time.
Number 5. Who scored second at the 2012 Valencia season finale in the MotoGP class?
I know it.
Wait. 2012.
The race was won by Danny Pedrosa.
Okay. 2012.
And they're replacing
was it Rossi?
A very famous rider.
It was not Rossi.
He wasn't Rossi.
He wasn't a replacement. He was a wild card for that. He replaced earlier in the season.
Okay.
So, not Stoner. Lorenzo?
Katsuki Nagasuga.
You could have let me say it, but all right.
Well, your smile, you knew it, let's be honest.
Yeah, I know, but still.
Right. Well, who took Kajiva's last win in the top class?
Oh, I know that. 1994, wasn't it?
Correct.
Eddie Lawson.
Nope.
No, it wasn't. It was Mamola, sorry.
Nope, it wasn't Mamola either.
For fuck's sake, man. Who was it? I'm just trying to think.
You're on the right nationality.
Carlos Checa.
Nope.
Wait, they're American.
Eastern Creek, 1994.
Oh, crap. Wait, I've got it. Wasn't it? Oh my god! Didn't he race 250 and blow it up?
Yep.
I think the same guy. Yeah,
he was also the 250 champion.
Yeah, and he blew up the 250 at Aston.
Pass. I don't know. I'm just gonna drink more whiskey.
Oh my god! What is his name? And he's got a reputation of being a bit of a knob, like a menace kind of thing. Not really a knob, but like a nutcase.
His name was Deck.
Had no beer.
Yeah, my brain keeps telling me, oh, it's Daryl Beatty, but it's not. It's John Krasinski.
John Krasinski, there we go.
Boom.
Doesn't he play Jim in The Office, US? No.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. See, you're the comic relief. I like it.
Ha ha ha.
In what year did Honda introduce the seamless shift gearbox?
2015. Wait, was it before that? I can't remember before that. Did it? Oh, no, 2014. 2013.
It's 2013. Yeah.
Right.
And it was like Aprilia didn't get it until like 2017, 2018.
Now, these last three are pure niche knowledge. If you get one of these, I'll be impressed.
Oh, God.
Great.
In the 1995 Japanese GP, what was special about each podium?
They're all Japanese and they're all wildcards.
No, but very good guess.
Because one of them was Kato.
No, not 1995.
That did happen at Suzuka, though. All three of them was Japanese 2000.
You are right, but that not in 1995.
Wait, what was special about the what?
About each podium. Each podium had one thing in common.
In each
that made it special. 125, 250,
really
and 500.
Niche, like they all wore blue boots or something like
that.
No.
Was there a wild card on each podium?
Nope. But like you will understand when I tell you why it's niche and why this special.
There were siblings on each podium.
Yes!
Yes, it'd be the Okies, wouldn't it?
You are kidding me.
Yep. Harukuchi Aoki in the 125s, Nobuatsu Aoki in the 250s, and Takuma before he got paralyzed in the 500s.
I'm drinking that one. Oh, man.
No way you got that.
Oh, my God.
I am impressed, Cam.
That was good.
Oh, something. I don't know. It just came to me, guys. I don't know what it was. Gosh.
Right.
It's like it was there.
Who's the only rider to win a race on a Saturday, Sunday, and Monday?
So they want to ask them. And I heard this stat the other week. It'd be like Agostini or Phil Reed or someone like that.
Nope, it's not back then.
It's not.
Like Bailey recent.
Fairly recent.
Like 2009 recent.
Oh.
When did they race on Monday in 2009?
Losail. That should give you your answer right there.
What?
Was it Stoner?
It was Casey Stoner.
Gosh.
Fair enough.
I shouldn't have given you clues there.
Yeah. As soon as you said 2009 Qatar, it was over.
And the last one, who was the only woman to start a Premier Class race?
Oh.
I do not know how to pronounce this, so if I butcher it, sorry.
Crap.
It's not Katja Pongson, because that's exactly what you're thinking.
It was quite recent, wasn't it?
No, French GP 1982. She DNF'd. But she qualified.
Again, I wrote an article about her the other week.
Can't have been a very good one.
Always good.
I'm out. I don't know. It's before I was born.
I'd never.
You were born in 1982.
No,
you're
before.
Oh, okay.
It would take 11 years. It's Gina
not
Bovard.
40 years old. Sorry.
Bovard. I don't know how you pronounce. I don't know how you pronounce it. But yeah, French GP 1982. She crashed out after 3 laps.
That's a shame.
And you are done. You scored quite well. Only a couple you didn't get really. Like if I'd been horrible and not give you the clues.
Oh, we were scoring points?
Yeah, I'll give you some respectable points there.
Right. What was that out of 30?
Well, you got technically 30 out of 30, didn't you, with a bit of help? But
True. Fair enough.
But if I was being harsh, I probably would have given you 22, 23 if you need help on some.
I'll take that. It's not terrible, so not bad.
So big winners.
What do we win?
Fuck all.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you did play along at home, I hope you did better than us.
Yeah, like if you did, let us know. Because be quite interested to see if that was actually hard or not.
Yes, that's it. But yeah, moving on to the actual podcast itself, we are talking about Austria.
What do you think of that new chicane?
I like it.
Oh, I hate it.
Oh, nice. Why? Deck first.
Because it just sucks. And it's still dangerous. Like,
I thought this too.
Because on the approach, if you crash, your bike can still end up on the track.
I think they will set it so that there's an air fence coming across. They have to.
I think
otherwise there's no fucking point. Simple as.
I get that the point is to slow the bikes down, but yeah, it's still just a sort of wide open straight bit of road, really.
And they're gonna have to put some form of an air fence to catch bikes. It must be a catch fence, even if it's a temporary catch fence. Because
do we know how fast the approach is?
It'd be about 150, something like that.
Yeah, around 150, 200 kilometers.
Right, it's still it's not going to
be. Yeah, it's not going to be slow.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah,
it's to be quick, but then it'll obviously knock off maybe 150 kilometers to 100 to 150 kilometers off the speed, entering the corner at the end, turn 3. That's obviously caused so much chaos over the years.
So, taking all bets, who's going to be the first to crash on it?
Darren Binder, John McPhee, maybe. Not sure.
Jake Dixon. Much nobody crashing it now.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got. I mean,
it'd be someone in Moto3, but then again,
logically, you got to think Moto3 because they're on it first. But
probably David Munoz just trying to send it too hard.
Full send.
Yeah, he's a bit of a nutcase, as we know. So
yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how, because if we don't want to repeat the Austria 2020, do we? It's that simple.
Well, the fact it's just red flag rigging at the moment, isn't it? Yeah. Every race at the moment is just red flags.
Yeah, we don't want that, do we? So,
who do we think it's going to benefit most in terms of the manufacturer?
Ducati.
Yeah, probably Ducati, because they can turn it and they can squirt it out the other side really well,
and the braking stability they have.
Yeah, whereas like a lot of the ride bikes, maybe the Honda, because they're so front end kind of heavy, it's not. I don't know.
It's off camber
still
as well.
Really front end heavy. The Hondas.
Honda used to be, but they're not as much anymore. But they're still quite like.
Yeah.
You still need a lot. But I don't know. It depends, because it kinks in a little bit. It kinks you left and then you tip right and then go left. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see how each bike takes it, considering that no one's done it yet. So as soon as FP1 rolls around, it'd be interesting to see.
Because KTM don't even have data for it, do they?
Yeah, they have. Yeah, Danny Pedrosa rode it the other week.
Oh.
So KTM do have data, because Danny Pedrosa was testing it at the Rebel Ring the other week.
Yeah, they're going to at least know the approach, etc.
Yeah, they'll have data about it. So.
So KTM might be the fastest in FP1 now.
Probably, yeah. Shame we're not got Danny Pedrosa wildcard in, but
yeah, I think,
as we saw last year.
Yeah, I think the fire kind of put him off.
Yeah, I think he himself is like, doesn't want to risk it anymore. Like,
why would you? He's got the dream job, hasn't he? He still gets to ride MotoGP bikes whenever he wants, pretty much.
Get paid a lot for it.
Yeah, gets paid a lot for it and doesn't have the stress of to bring results. Apart from
he gets to race them against Lamborghinis. So it's all good.
Yeah.
I think he's got a better job than the actual MotoGP riders, personally.
Yeah,
you would think
honestly.
After you've done it for 10 years, I think he's probably like, this is what I want now. This is much better.
Been there, done it. He can wake up at 10 o'clock on a Tuesday when he untested if he wants to and be like, oh, fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. But I'm interested to see. I think I have a strong feeling now that I think Maverick Vinales is going to win this weekend. He's building. He knows the track well. He likes the track. I think it will probably end up as a Ducati win, to be honest. But because the Aprilias are performing so well, it's hard not to write them off. And with Vinales kind of doing
but then
Vinales
again,
stuff.
Fabio here last year was a big surprise. So
yeah, he was. Yeah, it just depends.
Maybe he can pull another one out.
Fabio's losing his head a little bit.
He is a little, yeah.
Yeah, the break came at the right time for him.
It 100%. Did, but then Pecco's on form now as well. He's chopped a 91-point deficit down to 49 in 2 races.
Yeah, but the thing is Pecco, that could easily go up to 74 at the end of this. You know what I mean?
It could, yeah. But the thing is, he's not going to want... He's made 4 DNFs so far this year. If he makes a 5th, that title is fully gone. He knows he's walking on ice. Yeah. He knows he can win around the Rebel Ring because it's a Ducati track.
Yeah.
I think Pecco, yes, Vinales probably could win and looks really good. But if we're talking straight on facts and straight on how riders are performing and how well the bikes perform at each track, I think Pecco is probably the favourite this weekend.
Yeah, but now Pecco's put himself in a position with this slight amount of pressure again, and that's where he loses it.
That's where he needs to continue working with maybe Valentino, because, you know, he said recently in that Part Ferme interview that Valentino's helped him a lot and is, you know, helping him to become a better rider and stuff like that. I think he just needs to kind of continue to confide maybe in Valentino and just let Valentino guide him the way, because Rossi's won 9 titles. You know, Pecco's obviously got 1, but Rossi's been able to come back from nothing to win titles as well.
Yeah.
So
this is the most important for me now. If this will decide the championship for Pecco today, this weekend. If he wins, it's momentum, which he can then capitalise on. If he doesn't, it's that simple. He's fucked.
Well, Pecco's won the most races out of anyone this year, like, which is weird because you're like, oh, he's 3rd overall, but he's won 4 races. No rider's won 4 races. Fabio's got 3. Pecco's got 4. It's just Pecco is so
inconsistent.
He's very topsy-turvy, yeah. But the thing is, as we saw from last year, second half of the season, he was unstoppable.
Yeah, because there was no pressure.
Outstanding.
And I think Fabio maybe knows that's coming a bit as well.
Yeah, Fabio knows that he's got a target on his back from Aleix and from Pecco.
And he knows that Pecco is really quite good at these next few tracks.
Very good, like Mazzano especially.
I think if Fabio can come out the next 3 races with podiums, he will win the title.
He has to, but the thing is, the flyaways are going to be so weird because I don't think, like, the only rider I think that'll fare well at the flyaways will be maybe Aleix,
because he's done it on a MotoGP bike.
And Vinales. Like, Pecco's done it, obviously, and so has Fabio, but they've not done it.
Not at this level.
Not in a factory team on a factory bike with a title on the line. They've done it as rookies, as riders. You know, Pecco's best ever result in the Pramac Ducati was P4 at Phillip Island kind of thing. But they've never done it with the title on the line, whereas Aleix, he's that experience. He can use it to his benefit, you know, and the heat and things like that. But
if Aleix is within 1 race win of Fabio going into flyaways, it's game on.
Oh, yeah.
Because there is a mistake in Fabio to flyaways just because of inexperience, same as Pecco. Like, you've got to be there to capitalise.
I fully think, like, I think Aleix will win the title this year.
I'd like to think so.
I'd like it to happen as well. I just...
It would be the biggest fairy tale story. Even if he never wins another race after this year, and people call him a fluke or whatever, like they do with Joan Mir, I wouldn't even care because he's...
It's not a fluke to be in MotoGP for 10 years on factory teams being valued, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and that brings me on to the point, though, maybe a little bit on the Joan Mir situation, because the amount of comments at the moment I'm seeing from people who are like, Joan Mir's a fluke, Joan Mir's a fake champion, Joan Mir's this, and it's like I called like a little fan page out that was spouting stuff on Twitter over on Instagram out the other day because they called me out, so I did it vice versa, you know. But I'm like,
have it back, bang.
How could they?
Yeah, because like Lucio Lopez got really seriously injured earlier this year, and Mir gifted one of his helmets to him, you know, to say, you know, like, you're such a great friend, blah, 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 blah. I'm so happy you're doing well. You know, I just want to show my appreciation for you by here's a helmet, you know, and
nice.
Amazing gesture, you know, and everybody that knows Mir and has met Mir all say the same thing, that he is one of the nicest, most genuine guys going. And yet all his fans seem to hate him because he kind of kicked off at Jack Miller last year. He kicked off at Marc Marquez last year. He kicked off at another rider last year because all 3 riders were riding a bit dangerously and a bit over the line to Mir's standards.
Well, Miller was over the line at Qatar.
Yeah,
let's be real.
Yeah, he was. And Mir called them out, and now apparently that's fine for then all fans of these riders to go and slate and hate on Mir all the time because Mir called riders out.
Yeah, I got to be honest. If I was a top-level MotoGP rider, I wouldn't even have social media. It's just a cesspit of bollocks. Like, you know, like
it's
you
hard
see
to have
so
social
many
media. Sorry, go on.
Like you see so many comments, and you're just thinking that's absolute fucking waffle. Shut up.
Yeah.
And it's 99% of the comments.
Yeah, it's hard to have social media as a regular human, let alone as a public figure. I cannot imagine it, honestly.
No, I don't see why more MotoGP riders don't like turn off their comments and make it so that people can't mention them on Twitter, for example, or like only accounts they follow can mention them on Twitter. Because, you know, like I was watching that, there's a thing on Amazon. I've never watched them before, but it's like this Arsenal thing.
Yeah, Arsenal,
right.
And they signed like a goalkeeper, and like all the hate he was getting. Obviously in football, it's horrendous the hate these guys get. But yeah, he was just kind of saying, he kind of showed his phone. He was like, look, I turn all my comments off on social media because of the hate you get.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope Mir doesn't read these comments because, like, you know, people like saying like he's not a MotoGP champion because he's only won one race. And some are even saying, because I had a go, or some people like disagree with me on Instagram stories. So obviously message me about it. I'm like, oh, Mir's not even a race winner in my book because Rins moved over to let him through.
And
it's like...
Well, you mean his teammate, when Suzuki could have won a world championship, moved over to let him win get more points for a world championship? No.
Crazy.
Back off. No way.
Yeah, but he's like, oh, you know, he's not a world championship in my book. It's like, all right, so whose book are we reading? Your book or the world championship?
Or the official book.
History book.
Thing is, when he's 6 feet under in 100 years' time, nobody's going to know his name, apart from his family on his gravestone, but everybody's going to be able to read the list of MotoGP world champions and see Joan Mir's name.
Mir will forever be the 2020 MotoGP world champion. And like, I kind of like that there's a little bit of rivalry because MotoGP has gotten a lot, very soft over the years.
Yeah, I wouldn't say soft.
Comparatively, though.
I think the term is more respectful.
Well, no, there's a thing. Rossi and Marquez, for example, Rossi and Lorenzo, even when they had the barriers up, they respected each other. They didn't like each other, but they were still respected one another.
I think
now it's time like...
If Twitter had existed back then, though, it would have been the same kind of shit, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is...
What, in 2015?
2009.
Riders are too friendly with one another. You know, and Mir's not afraid to call people out and, you know... What on earth is that noise?
What the hell was that?
I think that was a Citroen Saxo with a big exhaust going past.
Nice.
Great. But, you know, Mir isn't afraid to call his riders out, which I like. And he's not afraid to have a bit of a rivalry with riders, which is kind of what we need because, like, you know, riders are just too happy and friendly with each other. Like, Fabio and Aleix, when Fabio pushed Aleix off the track at Acid, it was amazing to see Fabio and Aleix embrace afterwards and go, you know what, it's fine, whatever.
Yeah.
But it would have been freaking funny to see Aleix time to piss off as well.
Yeah. If it had been Valencia, though, if it had been Valencia last
race of the season
and decided, then would have been very different. I think, like, Joan, people see Mir as this sort of almost like coddled champion because it wouldn't matter who'd won in 2020. Marquez wasn't there. So everyone, damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Oh, if it had been Pecco, it would have been legit. Well, if it had been Fabio, it would have been legit.
No, again,
I don't know. Because they are like, no matter who it was, they would have been like, "Oh, but Marquez wasn't there. You're not a real champion."
Yeah,
like people would have found any which reason to shit on the champion of 2020.
Yeah, even if it was anyone.
As I've said before, I think it's more of a championship because it was such a fucked year, less races, less chances to stretch a lead, etc. You know, it was a completely mental year.
Nobody knew take that into account. Like they literally just see that bottom line of Marquez being out, and whoever it is gifted a championship. Let alone the fact there's 20 other riders on there who are
also trying to win the same championship.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But like, you never knew if one race to the next was going to happen in 2020 because of the pandemic and that. I think it deserves more respect, not less.
Yeah, like the mental sort of resilience it must have needed to be as consistent as Mir in 2020.
Like, imagine, right?
Surely
you're Joan
that counts for something.
You're about to win the world championship, and then all of a sudden, in the back of your mind, you think, "Oh, please don't test positive. Please don't test positive." You know what I mean?
Aye, exactly. Yeah.
Nobody else has had that for a title.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like
I think if someone tested positive now, I don't think they'd even care.
Arbolino lost the title because of a positive test.
Didn't Fabio get COVID as well? I know Rossi got it.
Rossi got it, and Gurlov had to replace. But Fabio had it. I think it was off season. Yeah, Arbolino would have won the title without his positive test. That wasn't even him.
Yeah,
you know what I mean,
like a lot of riders sat out, so it was a case. It was risky, and these riders, Marquez was out, but these riders then had to basically go home and sit in home, kind of isolate themselves from the entire planet.
Yeah,
and watch
it must
the
have
world
been
potentially.
It must have been awful. Like you literally stuck inside as a bike rider. That's the worst. Like it's stuck in the gym or in your house, like sat there. Like it must have been going mental at home.
Yeah, like, yes, they have nice houses and blah blah blah, but it's still.
Most MotoGP riders are very social creatures as well. Like they like hanging around with their trainers, their team members, all this.
I don't think Mir is. I think Mir is very much. He likes his family. I think Mir is quite an introvert person.
That's where I'm going with it. I think it suited Mir a bit more than it suited others because he could deal with it better than others.
Yeah,
thing with Mir, like I like Mir though, and he's a great rider, and he's having a tough season this year. Like I want to see him win a race this year. I want to see him get back on the podium, get on that form. But he has only won one race in MotoGP, which yes, there's only one. Only it's more races than I've won in MotoGP.
Like I still maintain he is right now because Marquez is not there. He is the single most talented rider on that grid on pure talent on a bike alone.
Yeah, but he's just not. I don't know what's going on with him this year. Out of the last 6 races, he's crashed out of. No, for the last 8 races, he's crashed out of 5 of them. Sorry,
it's back to the 2021 Mir of it's pushing too hard for a bike that isn't there.
The Suzuki's there though. I feel like the Suzuki's.
No, the Suzuki is not what it was. There's no development. It doesn't seem to work on the front end again this year.
But Rins has scored 20 more points this year than he did last year. Oh, Cam's finished his whiskey.
Boo.
Oh, no.
Aww.
But, like, Rins has outscored himself this year.
But Rins couldn't exactly get worse than last year, could he?
Yeah, he did miss 6 races.
Yeah. And, he's not texting and crashing into vans this year, so.
Yeah, but it's an interesting one. Like, I don't know, I just worry about Mir a little bit because...
If he doesn't get his Honda seat, he's fucked.
Thing is, with Mir, like, he's getting all this hate on social media, and then he's also having a tough time on track, and he's not got a seat for next year yet. And I'm sat there like...
It's a perfect storm, isn't it?
On? It's horrendous, really.
Yeah, that's a lot to
no
put
wonder
in the
he's
back of
crashing.
your mind when you get on the bike, yeah.
Like, he probably would be doing a lot better if Suzuki hadn't pulled out. Because he'd have job security.
Well, as soon as Suzuki pulled out, he lost it. His head went.
That's not a good trait, but it's understandable.
Oh, well, you've had your entire security and safety ripped out from underneath you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
doesn't happen to every rider that.
No, if you were told, like, you went to work tomorrow and were like, oh, by the way, as of next month, you've not got a job because the entire company is closing down.
Yeah, you shit your pants, wouldn't it?
And say, you are literally like, what the hell? But you're still expected to work to the same level that...
Yeah. Like, he's only human. He's probably already mentally thinking, I need to do something.
Yeah, but like, you're still expected to work to the same level you have been working at. But everybody else that also works in your company is also trying to get the same jobs you're going for because everybody wants this thing.
That's exactly it. He's riding around thinking, God, I'd need to like impress Repsol in this round. Or
and then he's decking it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just, it's so much pressure. It's
like you would be stupid not to take on Joan Mir.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, he's got so much pressure at the moment, and I don't know, this is why he's kind of obviously crashing, but I don't know, maybe I worry a little bit about him and the fact that he has all this potential and it's seemingly just going to waste a little bit, and I think it will go to waste even further than the Honda, because the Honda is just...
That's a dog.
I got to be honest, I have faith in Honda because they really get Marquez it so wrong.
Thing is, with Honda as well, Marquez is now having to come back at Austria. He's not going to ride because he has a personal, obviously, interest in getting a 2023 bike right. So he is now taking time out of his recovery to go to the circuit and try and work with a team to put the bike into a good direction.
That translates to me to tell Stefan Bradl how to ride. That's what that translates to me.
It just shows how bad of a hole they're in.
Yeah,
because they've got 4 riders, right? And they're potentially going to lose 3. Meaning Marquez is the last one there. They've already signed up Rins. Alex Marquez disappeared. Paul Espargaro's signed with Tech3 KTM. It's just...
So Nah, for me, it's Honda are a funny one because sometimes they get it so wrong, and it's just a complete dog of a bike. But it doesn't take them long to come back.
But it's been a dog since 2015, really.
Yeah,
even Danny was trying to ride it. Cal didn't like it.
I think 2019 was the point where it became a pure unrideable bike for anyone
Marquez
but Marquez.
Machine. Yeah,
I think anybody could at least ride it to a high level before that, but then after that it was game over.
Like, when Jorge Lorenzo stepped on it and couldn't, Jorge Lorenzo, who'd won 3 races a year prior, just couldn't get on with it.
Yeah, like a bona fide alien couldn't do it. Like,
do you remember the Honda NR 500?
I wasn't alive, but I know of the bike.
Well, they basically went radical, put the fuel tank in the belly pan, the exhaust up top. Didn't work. Absolute shitbox. Within 2 seasons, they were winning again. It's the Honda way.
Well, they had, because it was the first iteration, they had the was it NS 500? And then they had the NSR 500. And one of them was terrible. One of them was great. And then, the RC211, when they put that V5 in, it was, again, the best thing ever. And then...
less competition back then as well. Like, now it's 0.1 of a second a lap is the difference between first and 20th.
Like we said last week, 1% is 23 seconds in a race. Honda, if they are missing that 1% and it's putting them way down the order.
Yeah, it won't last, though. This is Honda. They just, Big Red just don't do it.
It won't last because Marquez will come in and turn it round because the only guy that can probably do... Marquez is still the highest placed Honda in the championship.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Obscene.
And he DNF'd a couple, you know what I mean?
No, he didn't DNF. He missed one, but he didn't. He hasn't had DNF this year.
It'd be interesting to see. So going back to Mir, say next week the news is released that he's signed with Repsol and he's got a seat. It'd be interesting to see his form, like what his form does.
It's probably just shoot up because
I think it'll do well.
Job security is one of those things that people, until you have it, you don't realize how nice it is.
Absolutely. As a freelancer, I can very much.
Basically, that's what Mir is right now. He's freelancing for Suzuki because he doesn't actually have a contract for anyone.
Yeah, he's temp. He's a temp.
Yeah. He's literally bank work.
Yeah, and I don't know. I just hope that he can sort out. And having Rins there, I think will really, really help push Honda in the right direction. If they can have Rins and Mir in that team,
imagine they can make that Honda turn like the Suzuki.
Hopefully they can. They can help steer it in the right direction. Rins obviously knows how to develop a bike. Mir was the world champion on the same bike. Marquez likes to ride his bike hard, but maybe they can all team up and make something of it because Nakagami obviously will probably be there. But even if they have the young head of a rookie like Ayagura on the bike, again, that can only help them.
I think a fresh slate is actually probably better for him at this point than the riders who've been on it.
We need the RC214. We need to just scrap off 213.
Well, they won't be a 214 until there's a rule change. That's the problem.
There's a new engine, yeah. But they need to literally just put this bike in the trash and build a bike from new with the inline 4, with all these things.
I've said this last week.
Yeah, with everything that Honda do best.
That Fireblade would be a hell of an engine base. Obviously, they can't use it, but the amount of power they can generate from a pretty much road-going engine. Imagine what they could do with a MotoGP spec engine in Line 4.
Yeah.
I don't think 300 brake would be out of the question.
Like I said last week, though, you would look at the Constructors' Championship this year and you'd be like, oh, Ducati, V4, Aprilia, V4. All the inline 4s are down the order, and you'd be thinking, should we just stay on this V4 thing, or
Honda like to be radical, like Jacob mentioned about the fuel tank thing. They did the V5. That was incredibly radical, and it worked.
That's cool.
They very nearly went with a triple or a V6 as well.
Yeah, they just need to again just think outside of the box a little bit because they are following the trend line, and it just doesn't work. Ducati are famous for not following the trend line and doing these mad things, and they've got the best bike on the grid, but they just can't win the title because their riders aren't competitive. And or consistent enough, should I say?
Consistent, yeah.
Management, but I would say that comes down to.
There's probably something deep in a dungeon in Honda right now that's being developed as we speak.
Oh yeah, and
it's going to be
a volcano somewhere.
Yeah, it's literally going to be so secret that like 3 people know about it, and they probably like get shot if they leave or something.
Yeah, there'd be like a rider spinning laps around an undisclosed test track in Japan at the moment on this blacked out thing.
Yeah, there's no way that they have rested on their laurels because it's Honda.
No,
Honda
for sure.
put 50 million quid into MotoGP every year. They're one of the most successful Grand Prix manufacturers ever.
Mm-hmm.
They will sort something out, but they need to do it fast. And the thing is, Honda have proven that without Marquez, they are nothing.
Yeah, that won't last either, though.
And then what do we think of Yamaha as well, though?
Yamaha does one-horse race again.
Mm-hmm.
Yamaha have just followed Honda's footsteps and put all their eggs in one basket. And
it's so easy to slip into it, though. That's the problem.
Yeah,
you don't even notice you're in it until you're in it.
Yeah, because it's the thing of, oh, well, we're getting success. Marquez win a championship every year. And like, it's very easy to look like the best bike on the grid when your riders winning the constructors, teams, and Riders World Championship every year. You've done the triple. You're the best bike team and bike on the grid. In reality, you've got one guy doing it and all the others aren't scoring points. But because you've got one guy that is doing it, you look so much better than what you are. But then you look at Ducati and they're maybe scoring one. They may be winning the constructors every year. And then everyone's like, oh, yeah. And then they're like, oh, they're not very good, Ducati, because they're not doing that. But they might have the best bike on the grid, but because they haven't got one man performing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think
at that level.
We were basically Marquez in Yamaha in 2020, and we didn't even see it until it's manifested itself into the problem that is today.
Well, because we had Fabio doing what he was doing in 2020. You had Frankie Morbidelli winning 3 races on an old bike. Then you had Vinales, who won 1 race. You had Rossi, who was just
at the end of his career
not winning races. Yeah,
he was doing okay though. He still got the odd podium.
He still did all right. Yeah,
but again, the thing is, because
it was not going to put a title charge in.
Yeah, because it had not yet been developed into the Fabio machine. It looked okay, but then once Fabio took the development lead and they developed it for him, it basically Marquez'd it.
Yeah, you have to think as well though, like Fabio must be riding that thing much harder than the other guys. So what's to say that a similar thing as what happened to Marquez wouldn't happen to Fabio? If he's maybe that close to the edge of that machine.
I would like to see Fabio on, not Fabio, I'd like to see Marquez on their Yam now to see exactly how aggressive you do need to ride it.
Yeah, that'd be
because
interesting.
Fabio said the other year, like, when he first got on it, obviously it was very user-friendly, but then Fabio said over time it got more, you had to ride it even more aggressively until it has turned into this monster that it is now that...
That's just power.
Not even Dovi can ride it,
Yeah, it's like power, aero, harder tyres. It's just, it all combines. Like, I don't think there's such a thing as an easy bike anymore. Well, every single bike has so much complicated electronics, aero, like the power can snap your neck, you know what I mean? It's
amazing.
Bikes, they are dancing on the fine lines, that Honda. If you put that Honda back in 2019 or even 2020 with the current riders lineup, I guarantee they'll wipe the floor with them. But because MotoGP progresses so much every year, and say they might make 8%, everybody else makes an 8% increase, Honda might make only 7.9%, and that 0.1% is why they're so far down.
Marquez is the 1%. That's the thing.
Yeah, Marquez makes up a hell of a lot more than we realise, which is why he's obviously an alien, why he's one of the greatest riders to ever race a Grand Prix motorcycle.
Like, if Honda got any sense, what they'll do is look at what they did in 2012. Because that 2012 bike was as close to perfect as you could possibly be.
Yeah, and Danny was really successful in it. Stoner was obviously really successful in it. A rookie in Marquez could step on it the next year and be really successful.
Bautista put it on a pole position. Everyone could ride it.
Yeah, like Bautista on the Grassini Honda, even in 2014 and 13, he was putting on the podium.
Like,
and it was a good
bike.
Bradl Bradl 2013 got a podium on it, and he got pole position at Laguna Seca. He didn't get pole at Laguna, but he got a podium at Laguna.
You know, he did get pole. You are right.
Oh yeah, Laguna 2012 on it, because Marquez got it in 2013. Yeah, so Laguna 2012, you know, Bradl stepped on it as a rookie.
Yeah,
pole position.
Yeah, that's it. You know, if they make any sense, they look at what they did back then and think, this is the formula. Like, obviously, you will have to change certain things because there was Bridgestones, much less power, blah, 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 blah. Mm-hmm. But the formula was there.
The rideability and tweakability to each rider, it would seem, as well.
Yeah, Honda are such a big racing concern that there is no way they can't make a bike that doesn't work. It's not acceptable. Yeah.
I think they need to find, it's sort of like when you're talking about the Kalex and the Boscoscuro and that, finding that operational window.
So I don't even think the Honda has the operational window to be good at the minute. That's the problem. If they do find it, I think the Honda will be a good bike because the recipe's it. Mm-hmm. But whether they can find it with current setup, I don't know.
No, it's a tricky one. So moving away from Honda, so there's meant to be an Austrian preview, but
Austria, we all know what to do about Austria. Straight line, couple of turns, Ducati win, easy.
Yeah, that's the thing. We did mention, I think it will probably be Ducati, but it's more a Honda discussion. But to go back on there a little bit with Moto2 and Moto3 quickly before we do our predictions.
Have we got Ryan? Sorry.
No, I did ask, but he's driving. So
did we
Tiger
not do predictions? No. Gosh. Okay. I thought we did them.
No, we did not.
I think Cam has approached smashed by his.
I'm getting a bit flush. I must admit.
He's squishy. Look at him.
Flipping heck. So Tiger Harder will replace Romano Fenati for the remainder of the season.
Hold up. Romano Fenati.
Hold on.
No.
Gabby Rodrigo.
Harder replaced Gabby Rodrigo at the SAG team.
You wrote that earlier as well.
But I think it should have been Fenati that was replacing Rodrigo.
They should have just chucked, what's his face on it? Alex Toledo. He did well on his wild card.
He did, but I don't know, he's not ready.
He's not going to win Chev.
Yeah. But give him another year in Chev. But yeah, like I said, Romano Fenati should have got that bike. Not Harder. He's had a chance. He's had a few years in the motor. Just like, why? It's because Harder brings a lot of money. Harder is wealthy rider.
Yeah, and obviously he did appear from last year as well, didn't he? A couple of wild cards or third.
Yeah,
but
if you look at the SAG team, right, Rodrigo brings a lot of money. Peter Bisekirski brings a lot of money.
Yeah,
Toledo brings
team.
money. Harder brings money.
Yeah, they're the bow of Moto2. That's what they are.
It's like, Fenati could have done exceptionally well on it, but because he's not bringing 300k.
Alonso Lopez dislikes this.
Yeah, but the one I'm actually very excited about is Sam Lowes will not race in Austria or Misano.
Yes, that's not the part we're excited about.
Yes, so which means he will this year have not finished or started more races than he has started / finished now.
Sorry
which
to say
is
that again
mental
for my discombobulated brain.
He's basically got a DNF or DNS over half of the races this season.
Wow.
Yes. So, but they will replace Mario Diaz will replace Sam with 17, I think now, year-old Senna Agus, I can't pronounce it. Young Australian wonder kid who has won already 2 CV races this year, which is amazing because it's weird actually because, he was in the Chev Moto3 last year, the last few years, and he didn't really do amazingly well, but then he stepped on a Moto2 this year.
Typical Aussie.
Wow. He has absolutely been outstanding, and I'm glad that they have given him this chance because now he'll get a dispensation for next year. I mean, he can now race in Moto2 next year because he's made a race start before 2023 because he won't be 18 next year.
Yeah,
exciting.
Mark Vds got formed for giving Aussies a weird wild card. / Yeah. Do you remember Aidan Wagner?
Oh yeah.
At Phillip Island, like they clearly just like giving different riders a chance, which I think is a good trait.
Yeah, because they could have easily put, like, I don't know. They could have put on it, to be honest.
Well, they could have just put, someone Spanish, someone, easy on it. But they went left field.
Cardless or something like that.
Yeah, someone who brings a bit of money, does, he's going to bring it home. But no, they went wild, and I like it.
Yeah, I'm really glad for him, though, because he deserves a chance at the end of the day.
He's earned a shot this year.
Yeah, he has.
Nice.
He really, and he's only a rookie this year, and he's absolutely fantastic. Yeah. It's weird that Tulovic hasn't had a chance yet. Hopefully he'll get a wild card this year.
He's going to be up next year. Age isn't a concern with him.
No, he's not.
He'll either be a long-side trotter.
He's like 22.
Yeah.
He's been around forever. He's only 22.
Well, he made his debut with Forward when he was 17, didn't he? So.
But, he deserves a shot, Aegis. And
100%.
I'm really excited to see what it does. I think he'll do better than what people think. And people will be going, who's this kid?
Yeah, someone actually commented on my thing. Who? I was thinking, aside from the fact that's just super disrespectful.
It's just an ignorant comment.
Yeah, God, it's super disrespectful. It's not difficult to do a Google search for 2 seconds.
I just hate comments like, I don't know who they are, so they're clearly not very good or whatever. Like, who? It's like, fuck.
And this guy was riding a bike, like the guy, and I had a look at his profile picture, and he was leaned over on the bike. It was hilarious. I was thinking,
one of those.
You're not really in a position to say who when you can't even get 5 degrees of lean angle.
No, but in Moto3, there's not really much news.
No, it's just going to be a case of KTMs are going to dominate at the Red Bull Ring.
Yeah, John McPhee's going to win it, and then
John's
a good one.
John McPhee, podium glory.
Yeah, Rory Skinner's going to win.
I was going to say Rory Skinner's back again.
Yeah.
So that'd be interesting.
I think I want him to beat Simone Corsi this weekend.
This will be the key.
That's my target for him.
If he, tell him, fuck you, Rory, beat Simone Corsi.
Right, Rory. Get Corsi fucking stuffed. Right.
This is going to be the real sight of where he is. Now, he's had the Moto2 experience, but it was on a track he knows. Now he doesn't know the track. He doesn't know the breaking points.
I think he did it in the rookies. So.
Yeah, he doesn't know the breaking points. He doesn't know the layout to a point.
He'll get it. He's a beast. Rory's a beast.
Yeah.
Let's get him on the podcast.
But this will be his...
Someone talk to him.
Yeah, hell yeah.
This will be his true level this weekend, not last weekend.
Well, he's going to win then if it's his true level.
Like him and SDK, there'll be a good comparison between the two this weekend, I think.
Yeah. Like this will be the if
he
manages
teammates,
to,
right?
Yeah. Like if he manages to beat the MVs, I think he consider a job well done.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay.
Glad, Rory.
Right. Should we do our predictions?
Yeah. Why not?
I am in no fit state, but okay.
Well, he's going to be drunk then, and he's definitely going to say John McPhee.
Who?
Who's that?
Who?
Oh, the big man Philbin. Right, okay.
I haven't done the I haven't recorded the audio for the thing, but I don't need to until next week anyway for the for like 1 point for each place.
Yeah.
Thing that we do. So that's fine. I'll do it next week. We'll start with Moto3 pole position, please.
Okay. Well, do you want to go or?
We'll start with Cameron.
Sorry, you're asking Moto3 pole position.
Yeah.
Okay. Onchu.
Ooh, good choice, sir.
Okay, and Jacob.
Olgado.
Okay. I'm going to go with Munoz.
Ooh, spicy.
Yes. Right. And podium third place, please, Cameron.
Third is going to be... God, it's really hard to not just... So is Sasaki out, sorry?
Nope, he's racing.
Still might have a bit of confidence knocked. Masia,
always a solid choice.
Yeah.
Okay, and Jacob?
Third place is going to be Olgado. First podium.
Nice. Okay, I'm going to go Garcia, just for the championship. Right, Cameron, third place on the podium, please. Second place, sorry.
Second. Guevara, please.
Guevara.
Okay,
and Jacob? second place?
See now, I want to say Guevara, but I think he might.
Guevara.
But I think he might win. I'm going on Chu.
Okay. Well, I've also gone on Chu, so okay, and Cameron, winner, please, Moto3.
I'm gonna say Garcia, just based on his performance last year with Pedro Acosta.
Oh, but yeah, what a race! He crashed out and still came second.
I think it's hard to ignore that. However, past performance is not an indicator of future results. So
nope.
Let's see.
And Jacob?
Guevara.
I have gone left field.
Yes.
Give you a lot of chance.
Munoz, is it?
I've gone David Munoz, yeah.
He's going to win.
It's been there in the rookies, I mean, yeah.
Well, Vinales nearly won last week, and you went with him, so...
I went with him.
I did as well.
Yeah, it was me.
I went with him as well. No, I went with him as well.
I did?
Yeah.
Well, look at you guys.
Right. So, Austria Moto 2 pole position, and Jacob, please.
Alonso Lopez.
Oh, yeah. That's a good shout. I'm going to go with Fernandez.
The Bosco works there.
Yeah, hard to ignore Fernandez's form. Oh my God, I can't speak.
Yeah, he's had a pole, but there was only his second ever pole last week.
Aye, yeah, but it's got to find form sometime.
Exactly. It's got to happen at some point. Right, so third place, Jacob. Oh, wait, no, I went Fernandez. Yeah, Cam's got Fernandez. Jacob, third place, please.
Third place, I am going to go Vietti.
Vietti, okay. And I've gone Canet. And Cameron?
Dixon, please.
Dick's out for Dixon.
Spicy.
Dick's out for Dixon.
Hell yeah.
Baby.
Oh, yeah. Jacob, second place.
Fernandez.
I've also gone Fernandez.
You've probably gone first, the same as me then, have you?
Yeah. Lopez?
No, I went Agura. So.
Okay. Well, Jacob's gone Agura to win. I've gone Lopez to win.
Right,
so,
okay.
Cameron, second place.
Canet second and then Fernandez first, please.
Fernandez first. Okay. Confidence. Like it. MotoGP pole position. I'll start. I'm going to go Bagnaia.
Yep, so am I.
Because it's Ducati.
Yes.
And he's a pole hand.
It's either. Well, I tell you what. I'll just say Martin then, just for something different.
Yeah, he needs a pole. He does.
He gets pole here.
So. He does, yeah.
He does like getting poles here.
Pole.
Right. Oh yeah. I'm gonna go third place on the podium. Quartararo. No. Oh, I've already said it. So.
It's out
Quartararo.
there.
Right now, this is the part where I make a stupid outside prediction and someone has to drink on the bingo.
Yay.
Third place, Marco Bezzecchi.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what?
I like it.
Aye, could happen. Definitely.
Good, yeah. Cameron, third place.
Third place. I'll take. Just
I'll take Zarco 200, Alex.
I was literally about to say Zarco, for fuck's sake. Just for, just because I want him. I like Zarco, and I just want him to do well.
Well, if he gets a podium this weekend, Zarco, it'll be the most podiums he's ever had in a MotoGP Premier Class season.
Is that right? Well, I mean, I've said it now, so Zarco third. Por favor.
Okay, second place, I'm going to go with Vinales. Jacob, second place.
Bagnaia,
okay. And Cameron, second place, please.
Mr. Jack Miller.
Okay. Mr. Thriller. Thriller. I'm surprised none of you have gone a lace, to be honest.
Fuck you, because I'm going in for the win.
Okay.
Well, there you go.
Well, I've gone Bagnaia to win. Jacob's gone Espargaro.
A. And make sure you specify A, because P ain't going to win.
No. And Cameron, he nearly did the other year. Cameron?
I'm also going Francesco Bagnaia, please.
Nice choice. Whilst we are talking about Paul, though, quickly, he will be announced, obviously, this weekend. and as will the new livery for the Tech3 team. Which I think will be bright. This is my opinion.
Yeah, it's not going to be orange.
There will be a new livery announced this weekend, and I'm going to assume it also comes with a collaboration with a bright red livery, aka a gas.
Yeah, it's going to be.
I know
nothing.
I don't know if there'll be a gas livery. I don't know if it will be gas, but it will be coming with a livery announcement, and they wouldn't announce the livery if it wasn't for something else coming on board. And KTM have already expressed. Yeah, KTM have already expressed their desire to have gas that compete at MotoGP. They've got a Moto3 team, they've got a Moto2 team. Only makes sense to put gas in MotoGP.
There's no reason they can't just paint everything red and just call it gas Tech 3. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and so for that reason, Pole will be announced, I think, hopefully alongside Remy Gardner, and I think they will be announcing a gas partnership. Maybe it'll just be a new livery, but I think it'll be because
imagine the scenes, right? The garage is open now, right? FP1, the bikes are red for Tech 3.
That'd be so nice.
Gas are there, right? And then all of a sudden, out walks Paul, like, yeah, what's happening? I'm announced for next year. And then the rest of the season, they just run gas.
That'd be sick.
That would be slap.
Oh, man,
I mean, Paul can't do that because he is a Honda rider, but...
Yeah, no, like obviously the announcement, he walks in and be like, yeah, I'm riding for KTM next year.
Yeah. But, that will happen. So there will be an announcement of that. There will be an announcement of the riders. I think it will be Paul and Remy, and there will be a new livery announcement.
When did these announcements happen?
Sorry?
When did these announcements happen?
They've not happened yet. They'll probably happen on Friday.
Yeah, okay, Friday, right.
Or Thursday, maybe Thursday.
Do we not find it weird that they're announcing an announcement?
Well, then they
just announce it.
They've announced that they'll be confirming their riders, but they haven't announced the new livery. I've found that from somebody else. So.
Yeah, but like they're announcing an announcement rather than just dropping the news. It's strange.
Yeah, but you got to hype it up, you know.
The form Paul have been in, I don't think he's worth hyping right now.
No. But yeah, I think that's all we got time for now.
Cameron's absolutely hammered.
I could probably do with a glass of water.
One last good thing as well about the good news about Gino Ray. So
great news about Gino. He's improving.
Good.
Yeah, so nice happy days.
Opened his eyes the other day as well, which is good.
Amazing.
So now it's just a progress thing. So
brilliant.
So I hope you've enjoyed listening to this podcast, and we'll be back next week after Austria for more talking about nonsense.
Nice.
Well, ciao for now.
Bye-bye.